Alrighty, so for today's D&E, we are going to be talking about time elapsed and how to measure that. We're going to be using the Make 60 approach, and the model that we are going to be using today is a timeline, which looks a little bit like this. You can see I started at 8 and I went all the way to 4 o'clock. Now, what kids have a hard time with sometimes is noon. After 12 normally comes 13, but with time we regroup and go ahead and start back at 1. And I really specified in this problem that we're going to be doing today is that this is noon, not midnight. So I really want to specify that on here. Now the problem that we are going to be using today is this one right here, which says Greg cannot wait for school to be over so he can go home and play. If it is 10:30 a.m. now and school gets out at 3:45, how much longer does he have in school? Now with this word problem, we're trying to figure out, okay, so it's 10:30 in the morning and man, I just can't wait to get home and school lets out at 3:45. How much do I have to wait? What is the time in between 10:30 a.m. and 3:45 p.m.? Now, as you can see, we're starting at a 30-minute mark and we're ending at a 45-minute mark. So we're gonna have to come to that in our word problem. So as you can see, I've made my timeline. I've also included 15, 30, and 45-minute little ticks on this timeline so that we can, easily see with our eyes where we're going to be, and we're going to be showing how many jumps are in between using the Make 60 approach. So if we are at 10:30 in the morning, I'm going to put a little dot right where 10:30 would be. As you can see, it's 10, and then I went to the mini 30-minute mark. So with the Make 60 approach, you want to first jump to the nearest hour. Now, since we're going to 3:45, we want to jump this way. So the nearest is 11 o'clock. So we want to jump here, and that is a 30-minute jump. Now from here, we can make larger jumps until we get to 3:45. So from 11 to 12 is 1 hour, because I jumped from 11 a.m. So now we are at noon, and it's going to switch to p.m. So that's 1 hour. From 12 to 1 p.m. is another hour. 1 to 2, one other hour. 2 to 3 is another hour. Now, since we made it to 3, now we need to determine what to do next. Now, we could jump to 45 and then have to regroup, or what I like to do is I'm just going to go ahead and jump to the 30-minute mark and then jump another jump, which is 15 minutes, and that's going to make it easier to add up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 hour jumps. We have 2 30-minute. And 1 15. Now we know that 30 minutes and 30 minutes makes up an hour, because with the Make 60 approach. So we are going to have 5 hours and 15 minutes is how long Greg has to wait before he can get out of school and go home and play. Awesome. So that is the end of this D&E. Thank you so much.